ये ऑफ क्यों दिखा हुआ है बार बार? ऑफ दिखा रहा था एक बार, बीच में फिर से ऑफ दिखाया था। Who's Gabru TPK?
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know.
Goes for a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Oh, great header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gives it back. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And now they can set a chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Messi. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Jordi Alba is looking to influence the game from out wide. And here's Neymar. Looking to play him in. Jordi Alba fired deep towards the back post. And he can clear it away. And this is Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Neymar. David Villa. Oh, he's been chance! Goal! Japan! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Japan have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now, who's going to be first to this? And the shot! Honduras have their second corner now. Gets his head on it! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
भाई ये पेनल्टी नहीं थी, ये पेनल्टी नहीं थी, एक बात बताओ भाई, ये पेनल्टी नहीं थी क्या? मेरे को एक जवाब दे दो बस ये।
And this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better possibly.
Messi, and it's Conte. David Villa receives it in a good position here. It's run loose here. Cleared away. Well, they've got it again.
Has been indicated.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. That's a good ball. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And there's the end of the first half. So
हद
it's
मार
all
रखी
square.
है गेम ने
Neither
भाई,
side's been
हद
able
मार
to make
रखी
a telling
बिल्कुल।
difference. It hasn't been for the lack of trying.
थोड़ा सा भी बाल पे लगे नहीं
Any
देते।
opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
अजय भाई, ओपोनेंट का हमेशा थोड़ा सा क्यों लगता है बाल के ऊपर भाई? पीछे से टैकल मारा, रोनाल्डो गिरा भी, फिर भी बाल पे कहाँ लगा भाई? बाल तो उसको बाद में मिली जब रोनाल्डो गिर गए उसके बाद। अरे भाई, इसीलिए मैंने स्टनिंग नहीं मारा था कि अगर स्टनिंग मारूंगा ना तो टाइम ले लेगा। ऐसी सिचुएशन हमारे साथ नहीं बनती भाई। हमारे साथ तो जब भी प्लेयर गिर जाता है ना तभी पेनल्टी मिल जाती है ओपोनेंट को भाई। जब भी प्लेयर गिरेगा ना तभी पेनल्टी मिल जाएगी। हमारे साथ ऐसी सिचुएशन बनती ही नहीं है। या तो हमारे में प्लेयर नहीं गिरेगा, अगर मान लिया टैकल मार दिया और प्लेयर नहीं गिरा तब बच सकते हैं हम, वरना नहीं बचेंगे।
Honduras have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break. And again, they're pressing effectively.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Honduras finding their passes. Foden finds himself offside. Conte. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He is just caressing a ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
हेलो ब्रो, क्या हाल है भाई? मेरे साथ भी होता है, इसलिए मैं टैकल नहीं मारता, बहुत कम मारता हूँ। अच्छी बात है भाई।
And that has been cleared. Foden. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now this could be a chance. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckenbauer tries to pass it through. Ronaldo making good progress on the right-hand side. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckenbauer. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Messi. Played back in. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Neymar! Big relief. It just needed better contact.
Just
ओपोनेंट
wonder
खेल भी
what
अच्छा
was
रहा
on
है
his
भाई.
mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Now, can they get him away? He's shifting, and the shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Now it's Villa. Nice sequence of passes, this. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Cleared without hesitation.
Japan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, that's a key interception.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's got tools.
Run
Header,
भैया.
sure stop target.
He did so well there. It's just a shame about the accuracy.
And we're done. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal
ओपोनेंट
measure.
खेल भी अच्छा रहा
Just
है
not
भाई.
enough
खेल
on
भी
either
अच्छा रहा
side
है.
to find a winner.
52,000 रैंक का
Any
था.
reflections on what you've
Hello.
seen, Jim?
Honduras can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me.
+3 हुए भाई. खेलोगे क्या? हाँ खेलेंगे भाई, खेलेंगे भाई. क्या हाल चल रहा भाई? अब तुमने भी मारा, ओपोनेंट गिरा है बट बाल पे भी लगा इसलिए नहीं मिला फाउल. हाँ वो जो उससे मारा था, उसके ओपोनेंट के जोर्डी अल्बा पे लैम से मारा था. खेलेंगे भाई, एक मैच के बाद खेलते हैं. मेरे को लग रहा है इसके साथ ओपोनेंट के साथ डिफेंड हुआ क्योंकि 5 एट द बैक थे इसलिए, वरना तो मेरे को नहीं लगता कि हो पाएगा भाई. 4 एट द बैक में तो हमारे पास बहुत कमी रह जाती थी. हाल भी हाल ला दे दे अगर जेब में घुस रखा मारा. कितने चाहिए? हेलो भाई संजीव भाई, क्या हाल चाल भाई? कैसे हो मेरे दोस्त? ओपोनेंट भी डिवीजन 1 का है. क्रिश का सुनेगा गाना? क्रिश का सुनेगा गाना? क्रिश का सुनेगा गाना? ले बेटे, प्यार ना किया तो क्या किया. नया वीरा कैसा है? डिस्ट्रॉयर है भाई, अपने को एंकरमैन चाहिए था. ये नया. अच्छा, हैप्पी न्यू ईयर गिफ्ट में सबको 2000 बांट दे. 2000 तो मेरे पास ही नहीं रहते अकाउंट में, मैं किसको बांट दूं?
Well, football is of course ultimately
गरीब
just a
किसको क्या
game,
दे
but for
सकता
the
है
next 2 hours it might not
और
feel like that.
सिब्बी
The
भी
stadium
डिस्ट्रॉयर है
is
भाई.
full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
अगर आपकी टीम में 2 डिस्ट्रॉयर है सेंटर बैक तो जाने की
Well, it
जरूरत नहीं
looks
है भाई।
like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things
हो
running.
सकता है अगला वीर आएगा वो एंकरमैन आ जाए
You've
भाई।
played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of them. A player with great football pedigree in his family. Remember, his father played in the English top flight. The most talked about man in football. He's really one of a kind and marauds his way around the pitch.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. That has not gone well. Tries to play it through, and that could set him on his way.
ये देख पास कैंसिल नहीं हुआ अब।
Cafu
इतना आगे आने के
clears,
बावजूद पास कैंसिल नहीं हुआ
nicked
बताओ।
it back promptly. Oh, nicely intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And it's Bellingham. Mbappe! Yaya Toure. Nicely aimed pass. Jordi Alba. Honduras ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there, and he was quick to react. Lam, looking for options for movement. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested.
Foden! Brilliant from Foden. He's got himself an absolute peach. The breakthrough strike. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Honduras have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers. Little
And again! No mistake!
ऑफसाइड ऑफसाइड। गरीब की बेइज्जती, गरीब की दिवाली, गरीब की बिलिज। वीरा एंड काफू पैक कर लिया मैंने। अच्छा है, काफू अच्छा है, काफू को यूज कर लो भाई। एज्ड क्रॉसिंग ऑफेंसिव दे दो उसको, बहुत अच्छा है भाई वो। एक्चुअली में तो अच्छा है इसलिए क्योंकि उसकी स्पीड और स्टेमिना दोनों अच्छे हैं भाई।
Mbappe, always onto this. Deftly away.
ये सिंगल बूस्टर वो है भाई, सिंगल बूस्टर वाला
that
वो
will
है।
annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's Jordi Alba. And here's Eto'o. Looking tidy in possession here. Lam has it out wide and in space. Gets his head on it! It's in! A quite
फोर्डन कब से ब्लीज
incredible
मारने लगा
spell.
है भाई?
They
फोर्डन के
are
पास ब्लीज।
flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable
मत जा भाई,
classy
क्यों
finish.
बेवजह
Yeah,
अभी
when you
न्यू
hit
ईयर
on the
वाले पैक के लिए
counter-attack
रुकना
like
भाई।
that, it's like walking into
अगर
a
पैसे
sucker
हो रहे
punch
हैं, मान
and
लिया
their
इकट्ठे हो गए
taste.
पैसे भाई, तो न्यू ईयर पे जो पैक आएगा उसके लिए रुक।
Honduras
हो
are
सकता है
now
न्यू ईयर पे कोई अच्छा
luxuriating
सेंटर
in a
बैक या
2-goal
फिर
lead.
कोई एक
Yeah, you have
टीम
to
में कोई
say
बंदा
the
आएगा अच्छा
contrast
शुरू
of
में भाई।
moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and rock.
Big header! Yes! They are really purring here.
फोर्डन ब्लीज है,
And they
फोर्डन
have
कुछ देर में
extended
घर
their
की
lead.
सफाई भी करने वाला है।
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter.
Shoo.
Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Honduras are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
ये दरिंदों वाली हंसी, दरिंदे तो दरिंदों की तरह ही हंसेंगे भाई।
Lam. Cristiano Ronaldo. So what can they make of this?
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Honduras really do look to have it all sewn up here. Bellingham. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mbappe. Jordi Alba. And it's Bellingham. And the shot's a great chance! It's hit the upright.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched.
He's tried one!
ये फॉर्मेशन ट्राई
keeper
करना
read that
पड़ेगा
really
इंडियन
well.
मैचेस दिखाओ
Well,
इधर
that's a sign that
ये
he clearly
सिद्धि
feels the need to take it upon
का
himself to try and get his side back into this.
निस्टा के साथ कंपेयर करके
They've got
दो
a healthy
ये
number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Ronaldo. That is good strength. Good take. It's Cristiano. And it's hit the woodwork and out.
ओह माय गुडनेस
No,
क्रिस्टियानो
not quite.
नाइस डबल टच बाय क्रिस्टियानो ब्रो एक डबल टच है कॉलर को दे दो डबल टच है
Bellingham. No way through there. Foden. Foden. Adams. Cafu. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Mendes goes on a charge down the left. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Jordi Alba. He's in plenty of space here. That's good play. Eto! Oh, taken with style.
हैप्पी और
Over the hills and far away.
डबल टच होने
No
बावजूद
catching
कॉलर
them now.
सिंगल टच ना ले पाएगा
And that is a
विन्नी हॉल
goal
को पोजीशन
worthy of
देके
universal
लेनी चाहिए
appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there. Oh, what? And the... It's bounced back off the post.
कॉलर को डबल टच का
That's
क्या
not
काम
troubling anyone.
कॉलर को डबल टच का इसलिए क्योंकि हेड के लिए एक सेंटर फॉरवर्ड जो हेड वाला है वो एक विन्नी है मेरे पास लेकिन वो साला होल प्लेयर नहीं है वो ऐसे शायद खेल सकता
Well, for
है
me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded.
इतनी अच्छी किस्मत हमारी है नहीं इतनी अच्छी किस्मत है नहीं कि एक बार पोजीशन देंगे और हम वो मिल जाएगी सेकंड स्ट्राइकर मिल जाए अगर विन्नी आ गया तो थोड़ा और चांस बढ़ जाएंगे भाई थोड़ा और क्या है विन्नी है अपने पास एक देख विन्नी मैं दिखाऊं और ये वाला विन्नी है ये भी नहीं खेल सकता लेकिन सेकंड स्ट्राइकर भाई ये उससे नीचे विन्नी ये है होल प्लेयर इसको यहाँ पे मिल गया भाई व्हाट ए लक ब्रो व्हाट ए लक ले भाई विन्नी को मिल गया भाई ना करे जनाब ना करें सेकंड स्ट्राइक विन्नी का क्या पता बेचारे का क्या है इसको मैं अगर यहाँ पे खेल लेंगे भाई भेजो रूम कोड भेज दो भाई खेलते हैं जर्सी नंबर कहाँ से पता चलेगा प्लेयर विन्नी का जर्सी नंबर अभी बता देता हूँ ओहो फोर्डन का 47 ही है भाई इसके इसके वो जो है ना इंडिविजुअल इंस्ट्रक्शंस वो लेफ्ट बैक राइट बैक को ऑफेंसिव करना है और एक सेंटर फॉरवर्ड को काउंटर टारगेट जो है वो सेंटर फॉरवर्ड काउंटर टारगेट, बस और कुछ नहीं है। अरे हाँ, तूने तो नेमार भी लिया था, तो नेमार लिया है तो नेमार खेल नहीं रहा। सेकंड स्ट्राइकर है ना नेमार, देख ये रहा नेमार। 82 मैच में कितने गोल किए इसने? 19 गोल किए, 22 असिस्ट दिए हैं भाई। अच्छा है काफी यार ये, और क्या चाहिए अपने को? और या इससे क्या उम्मीद कर सकते हैं? और इससे उम्मीद नहीं कर सकते ना। डबल टच फ्लिप फ्लैप सोल कंट्रोल मूवमेंट करने के लिए तो काफी मिल गया इसको जुगाड़। आउटसाइड विजनरी पास है ना इसके पास तो। ओमार मार्मोस और एलेक्स इबी का रिव्यू बताओ अभी भाई। एक सेकंड भाई, एक सेकंड। एक बार मैं इसको पहले फ्रेंडली खेल लूँ, इस मैच के बाद देखता हूँ भाई जो नाम बताया आपने। बुरा लगा ये मैच हारेगा तू। विन्नी के पीपी तो बना ले अच्छे। विन्नी के पीपी इस मैच के बाद बनाऊंगा ना। वैसे भी अभी तो है अपने पास नेमार है, और एक एक रोनाल्डीनियो भी तो है ना जो सेकंड स्ट्राइकर खेल सकता है, वो भी राइट फुट वाला ही है। तो उतनी ज़्यादा वैसे ज़रूरत भी नहीं है विन्नी की, अगर खिलाएंगे तो अगले मैच में बना लूँगा। अभी तक तो वो है अपने पास। रैंक पुश करो बाबू, रैंक पुश करेंगे। रैंक एक भाई के साथ ही अभी बोल रहा था तो खेल लेते हैं फ्रेंडली। ये देख, ये इसका ये लुटेरो इंसागी क्या नाम है, लुटेरियो क्या नाम है इसका। ये बहुत अच्छा खेलता है भाई, होल प्लेयर, बहुत होल प्लेयर नहीं सॉरी ब्लीज गर्लर है, बहुत अच्छा खेलता है ये। कल भी पूछा था आपसे, प्लीज याद से बताना भाई। बिल्कुल बताऊंगा भाई, सॉरी भाई कल के पूछा था तो याद नहीं था भाई।
Hello and welcome one and all. The
ऐसे सोल
atmosphere
प्लेयर
building
बेस्ट रहते
very nicely here.
विन्नी
Gorgeous,
फास्ट होगा
gorgeous
रोनाल्डीनियो
evening.
से।
The skies are clear. The noise is
इन
fervent. The
इनसे
atmosphere
इंसागी
frenetic.
इंसागी क्या है ये? इन
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy
इनसे
to inform you
क्या
that
नाम है
Jim
इसका? बहन
Beglin
चोद का क्या
has
है
joined
भाई
me
ये?
to offer his
नाम भी
expertise.
बवाली है भाई,
Hello,
नाम तो क्या
Peter,
है।
and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill.
And he's let fly. An early chance there, first of the game.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
प्रोनाउंसिएशन बहुत खराब है भाई हमारी। वीक
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
That has been slung wide. Insigne. Oh, such a clever touch. Picked out brilliantly. Tries a shot. He's going for goal.
पेप
A
गुआर्डियोला को डबल
collective
टच
sigh
किसने
of
दिया भाई?
relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Great vision. Neymar. Oh, that's neat.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pass is just off target. He can get that clear. Raul. Insigne. Insigne is fouled.
फील्डिंग सेट मुश्किल है भाई, फील्डिंग सेट तो।
Insigne taking charge of the dead ball. A real
अच्छा खेल रहा है
opportunity
काफी,
here
ये
from a
अच्छा खेलता
position
है
of great potential. Gorgeous from Lorenzo Insigne.
इंसिनिया।
That is a gem, an absolute gem. First blood drawn. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground
नाम भी पता चल
perfectionist.
गया भाई.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Owen, Iniesta, Cruyff. Oh, that's a fine interception. Maldini gets good distance on it.
Honduras really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to play it through. Beckenbauer providing an outlet on that flank. And here's Jordi Alba. Guardiola gets it away. Lorenzo Insigne threads one in. And that's put paid to a promising move. Maldini. Now it's Owen. And it's Guardiola. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Passing is crisp and sharp. Raul. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eto'o. Eto'o. Lovely bit of skill. And this is Neymar.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Out towards the flank. Lorenzo Insigne applies the finish. Jordi Alba getting this one clear.
काफी मैं बोल तो रहा हूँ ये अरे इसके साथ मैं खेल चुका मेरे को पता है ये.
Now it's Insigne. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I could see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
ये गलत लिखा ना
There's
तूने
the
भाई.
start of the second half.
Honduras really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two,
इतना
Peter.
आगे क्यों
Just
गए?
looked a step too slow on everything.
Cruyff. Now it's Owen. Owen! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Pass somewhat off target. Tries to pass it through. That looks a good ball through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Eto'o. Beckenbauer. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And this is Neymar.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Cruyff. Lorenzo Insigne has found the net here. A big header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
इंटरनेट
Great
मेरा डाउन
build-up.
चला गया
It
इतना.
all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Jordi Alba. And here's Neymar.
ये रुका क्यों भाई?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and
He's had a shot.
रुक क्यों गया भाई? नेमार रुका क्यों?
Really put himself on the line here.
खड़ा हो गया एकदम यार.
And we have our very first corner. Marquinhos with the clearance. Cruyff gets it clear. Nesta. And it's Ferdinand. Looking tidy in possession here. And he's well positioned here. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Guardiola. Rijkaard. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Iniesta. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Caceres. Insigne goes on a run down the left wing. Honduras must do something here and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really
Bhai
playing in
yaar.
hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Lorenzo Insigne. Insigne. All played for Rijkaard. The final 5 minutes. Raul. Owen. That is a brilliant interception.
Nepal really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Eto! They want to be quick to recover this.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Lorenzo Insigne. And this is Ronaldo. And that is as far as it goes. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage.
गुड गेम भाई. इवनिंग से अच्छा नहीं कर रही का क्या मतलब भाई? नो वन बास्टन. ऐसा ब्लीज कर क्या है ब्लीज कर में भाई? विन्नी. गुड गेम भाई, गुड गेम भाई, गुड गेम. ओह, इसके पास बूस्टर कौन सा है वो देखना पड़ेगा. ये सही है। 10-6 10-10-6 10 भाई साहब। घूम गया था भाई, कनेक्ट तो नहीं होगा। वो कंपेयर करने वाला पता नहीं कहाँ गया भाई, क्या नाम बताया था उसने, नाम भी भूल गया भाई। अरे आपका तो पता है मेरे को से, हाँ ये ओमार और वो इस दुनिया ले बेटे, प्यार ना किया तो क्या
Well, what
किया,
a sight this
ले
is. The
बेटे।
colour, the choreography, the
Cannavaro.
camaraderie. The fans have pulled
Captain.
out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
ये
well,
लिंक
they don't
बड़ा आ
come
गया
much
भाई।
better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. He's got away. Played into a header! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And back to the keeper they go. And that's been won straight back. Valverde. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Valverde. Nicely aimed pass. Nesta gets across to intercept that. So we're still where we started right now. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Can he get on the end of this? Deep cross. Courtois deals with that nice and simple. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Ferdinand makes the interception. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Passes short and sharp. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! About as smooth as it gets. The breakthrough strike. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Honduras are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first moment of real significance.
Guys,
I
like
remind
the
those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a
Oh,
while now,
like
as
the
you don't want to
string
hand the
bro. So
momentum straight back to your opposition.
That has not gone well. Yaya Toure is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Nesta cuts out the pass. Time and again they are repelled. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's a key interception. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
There will be 1 minute at a
And
time.
he's made sure that's not getting through. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady,
Out wide,
solid and more than
long ball
satisfactory
counter.
first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And now,
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter.
एक
Be
बात है
brave,
भाई
see
उसका
all
ना
that
ये
courage.
जो
They need to have a big start to the
क्या
second
नाम था
half to
इसका
give
अरे
them some
नाम भूल गया
momentum.
मैं
And they're not going to get that if they're being too risk averse.
अबे ये जो अभी सेंटर फॉरवर्ड आया था एसी मिलान का क्या नाम इब्राहिमोविच का ना प्लेइंग स्टाइल अगर टारगेट मैन या फिर गोल पोस्ट देते ना तो मजा आ जाता भाई.
So off we go once more. Honduras carrying a one-goal lead. Out of play for a goal kick. Rijkaard.
तो मतलब आप हार रहे हो तो आउट वाइड अच्छा है, ये भी कोई बात हुई भाई.
Okazaki. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Ronaldinho. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. A heavy challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. A chance!
रोनो
Just
भैया
off target.
He did so well there. It's just a shame about the
स्पीड
accuracy.
ज्यादा नहीं है, इब्राहिमोविच उतना अच्छा नहीं है. अरे स्पीड वगैरह तो सब अच्छी हो जाए, उसका प्लेइंग स्टाइल का इशू है भाई.
Driving on and making good progress. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Fallen!
बच गया भाई.
And the keeper has reacted
दो बंदों
superbly
से
there.
छुट्टी बाल, दो
Really
बंदों से
looked
भाई.
sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. This looks promising. Van Dijk. Chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United have their second corner now. In towards the back stick. Toure tries to clear. He's tried one!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they win it back again.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Lahm, lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's picked his way through. That looks a foul. Yeah,
अब देगा
referee's given it.
रुक गया।
The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
चांस दे दिया भाई। एक्चुअली में मैं बताऊं, उस फॉर्मेशन से तो ये काफी अच्छी है जो अकेले।
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. That's a cute ball. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. And he's in on goal. Cleared without complication. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And that is as far as it goes. Relief finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Cristiano Ronaldo voted man of the match and deservedly so.
न्यू नेस्टा के साथ कंपेयर करना है ना भाई।
Who would you choose if you chose one out of three girls?
साला, इसमें भी ऐड आने लग गई भाई। भाई क्या है भाई, इसमें भी ऐड आने लग गई है, बताओ भाई। सब पैसा कमा रहे हैं भाई हमें छोड़ के। ये मैक्सिमम बना दिया, वैसे ही कंपेयर करना है इसको।
मुझे फ्रेंड्स चाहिए, चाहती हूँ कोई।
देख भाई देख, कितनी ऐड आएगी भाई इसमें, कितनी ऐड आ रही है भाई।
मेरा ख्याल रखे कोई मुझे।
तुरंत कॉल करें। आपके साथ मधुर समय बिताएं। साला तेरे साथ टाइम बिताने से अच्छा भाई जो कहीं। नेस्टा के कौन से वाला नेस्टा है? ये वाला लॉन्ग रिस्ट टैकल वाला, यही है ना? लॉन्ग रिस्ट टैकल, हाँ। मैक्सिमम कंपेयर, ये ले भाई। वेट ए सेकंड, जो तुझे सर्च करता है उससे रिलेटेड एड्स देता हो गूगल? नहीं भाई, ऐसा नहीं है भाई। ये सर्च क्यों करूंगा भाई, मेरे को पार्टनर की जरूरत नहीं है ना भाई, क्या करूंगा मैं सर्च। इसको छोड़, 102 क्यों दिखा रहा है लेकिन ये सिर्फ भी भाई। ये वाला सेंटर बैक 102 क्यों दिखा रहा है भाई, मेरे को ये समझ नहीं आ रहा। 103 हो गया है अब। अगर मैं ये काउंट कर देता हूँ 108, ये 107, क्या है भाई ये? जो भी हो तुम देखो भाई, बस इसमें कुछ खास फर्क नहीं है भाई। ये देखो, ये डिफेंसिव अवेयरनेस नेस्टा की भाई 100 है, डिफेंसिव एंगेजमेंट इसकी 98 है, टैकलिंग दोनों की इक्वल है, एग्रेशन नए वाले में ज़्यादा है उसमें कम है नेस्टा में, और स्पीड नए वाले की ज़्यादा है, एक्सेलेरेशन नए वाले की ज़्यादा है, किकिंग पावर नए वाले की ज़्यादा है। ठीक है, बैलेंस लगभग सेम है, फिजिकल कांटेक्ट भी सेम है, जंप नेस्टा का 94 है। अगर ओवरऑल बात करेंगे तो नेस्टा इज बेटर देन न्यू सेंटर बैक डेजली, और इसकी हाइट भी नेस्टा से 2 सेंटीमीटर कम है, वेट भी नेस्टा से ज़्यादा है और एज भी नेस्टा से ज़्यादा है। कानावारो लाफिंग एट कॉर्नर जो न्यू, हाँ हाँ न्यू। तो मेरे को नहीं लगता भाई आप मतलब इसके लिए जाओगे तो ना, ये ये अच्छा नहीं होगा भाई। आप आप वेट करें कल, अगर आप सब्र रख सकते हैं कल तक का, तो परसों के अपडेट में आपको पता चलेगा कि कौन कौन से नए प्लेयर आने वाले हैं। क्योंकि परसों के अपडेट के बाद फिर डायरेक्ट सीधा अपडेट एक हफ्ते के बाद आएगा, 1 वीक, मतलब 1 वीक कब होगा, और ये 2 3 4 5 तारीख को, मे बी 5 मंडे को फिर से अपडेट आएगा शायद। हाँ, फॉर मी कानावारो इज बेस्ट डिस्ट्रॉय। नया कानावारो के अगर हम लोग सर्च करें, कानावारो, फाबियो कानावारो, कौन सा है नया वाला फाबियो कानावारो, कौन सा है, कौन से वाला है नया, ये ना 87 नीचे, ये लो भाई, ये देखो, ये भी भाई कुछ खास नहीं है भाई। ये देखो ना भाई, अजय भाई, अजय भाई डिफेंस में तो बेंचो नेस्टा भाई काफी अच्छा है इन दोनों से भाई। जंप में मान लेंगे, जंप फिजिकल कांटेक्ट बैलेंस में भी भाई काफी अच्छा है भाई ये कानावारो। जंप भी 101 है भाई साहब, गदर गदर भाई गदर। हेडिंग उतनी खास नहीं है, हेडिंग 81 है। इफ यू कैन प्ले फाइन विद आउटवाइड बेटर टू ट्राई। इसको भाई, इसको ठिकाने लगाना पड़ेगा, ऐसे मानने का नहीं है, आदत से मजबूर है। अभी वो कौन नए प्लेयर्स कौन से बता रहे थे, हाँ, जंप लेस करके 100+ होते हैं इसके भी, फिर उसका हेडिंग भी तो कम हो जाएगा ना भाई। अगर अकेला जंप हम लोग करेंगे तो उसकी हेडिंग भी डाउन आ जाएगी, बात तो बराबर ही है भाई। फिर उसकी हेडिंग 72 73 के आसपास रहेगी। किसका उसको चाहिए था मेरे को, कोई बताएगा भाई? भाई इसका कोई अ, कौन है, कौन है भाई, कोई बताएगा? उसने क्या बोला था भाई, उसने क्या बोला था, कौन से बंदे हैं भाई वो जिसके बारे में उसने पूछा था? ओमार, अच्छा हाँ, ओमार एलेक्स, ओमार। ऐड आ गई, फिर से ऐड आ गई भाई, सिट मोमेंट है भाई। भाई कितनी ऐड देगा भाई, ये सारे पैसे मेरे सामने ही कमाएगा क्या भाई? इसको ऑफ कर सकते हैं क्या कैसे, मतलब जो पर्सनल करके जो आता है वो ऑफ हो जाती है? अच्छा, ये तो अजय भाई के पास है ना भाई, अजय भाई के पास है। अजय भाई आपको इसकी पीपी दे सकते हैं, वैसे काफी अच्छा रहेगा भाई साहब। ही इज बेटर ब्रो, ही इज बेटर विद डबल टच, विद डबल टच एंड फिनोमिनल फिनिशिंग, 183 हाइट। ही इज बेटर ब्रो, ही इज बेटर। भाई साहब, भाई क्या स्ट्रेट्स है भाई इसके। खेलेंगे 1 vs 1 थोड़ी देर में खेलते। भाई एक नंबर, भाई एक नंबर दोस्त। ऑटो पे भी इतना भयंकर है भाई ये तो। ये वाला क्रिएटिव प्ले में करिए होगा। गेम चेंजिंग पास्ट एक्सेलेरेशन बर्स्ट ना। ये थोड़ा सा कम है भाई, इसमें कुछ खास नहीं है ना, तो इसकी फिनिशिंग वगैरह अच्छी ना इसका एक्सेलेरेशन। एक्सेलेरेशन बर्स्ट इसको दिया क्यों भाई? टैटू टैटू जो नाम से है ना भाई, अजय भाई ने जो लिखा ना वो वाले ले लो। ये ये इनके पास है, इन्होंने ट्रेन कर रखा है। विंगर, ये देखो बना के दिखा दे इसको, मार के अभी बना के दिखाता हूँ। ये बोल रहा था कि भाई बाल कंट्रोल ऑफेंसिव वगैरह कोई जरूरत नहीं इनकी, अगर चाहिए तो 80 कर सकते हो, बस एक बढ़ा दिया। स्पीड वगैरह भी कुछ खास नहीं इसका, ठीक ठाक है, बस ज़्यादा नहीं है। ठीक है, बस ठीक ठाक है, खेलने लायक है, लॉन्ग रेंज टैकल तो है, लेकिन खेलने लायक है, उतने ज़्यादा नहीं है भाई इसका। अगर डिफेंसिव भी देखेंगे ना तो कितना रहेगा ये, थाई साइज, काफ साइज, ये देख इसकी बहुत कम है भाई। लेग स्ट्रेंथ बेस्ड 174, जंप हाइट है, कोई कुछ खास नहीं है भाई ये डिफेंस में, बस नाम नाम का है कि खेल लो भाई इसके साथ। आ गया ऐड, फिर से आ गया भाई, ऐड आ गई फिर से। ट्वेल्व 4 10 8। ये बताए भाई, अजय भाई के पीपी ये हैं 94 कर्ल, प्लेस किकिंग 95। प्लेस किकिंग उसमें काम आती है ना भाई, फ्री किक में, फ्री किक में काम आती है ना, शॉर्ट फ्री किक 96 होगी इसकी देखो। सही है भाई ऐसे। लेग कवरेज 179, ऑफ द बॉल बूस्टर, ऑफ द बॉल बूस्टर है भाई इसका। ऑफ द बॉल बूस्टर करके तो और भी थोड़े अच्छे स्टेट्स हो जाते हैं इसके भाई। किकिंग पावर, स्पीड, किकिंग पावर तो उतनी है, स्पीड बढ़ गई, और क्या बढ़ी है, स्पीड, फिजिकल कांटेक्ट, बैलेंस, ड्रिबलिंग, ये सब बढ़ा है भाई। काफ़ी अच्छा होगा भाई, 179 52। ठीक है, काफ़ी अच्छा है भाई, यूज करो इसको। स्पीड अच्छी हो, स्पीड तो साले भगाएगा तब अच्छी होगी ना, स्पीड अच्छी हो। खेलते हैं थोड़ी देर में खेलते हैं भाई, 1v1 में खेल लेंगे भाई। और फिनिशिंग 97 देख, मतलब फिनिशिंग 97 के आसपास हो और स्पीड भी अच्छी हो, है भाई। बिग टाइम गैरेथ बेल ऐसा ही है ना भाई, स्पीड भी अच्छी हो, फिनिशिंग 97 हो। अरे मेरे भाई, गो आपसी गो आपसी गो आपसी गो आपसी सू गो आपसी गो आपसी। ले भाई, ले भाई, भाई ले भाई ले। इसके पीपी ऐसे पीपी दूंगा, लॉन्ग रेंज मारना सीधा ले। वो तो चाहता ही है ये भाई, ये तो इसकी पहली मन पसंद चाहती है कि भाई ये दूर से शॉट मारना शुरू कर दे, बस चाहता तो यही है। एक्चुअली में आपको बोलना नहीं चाहता, इसके मेन जो कारण है ना पीपी मांगने की, ये वही कारण है भाई।
The noise is
मेरे
just
से
about
पूछो भाई,
reaching a
मेरे से।
crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
He's picked his way through. Neymar puts a mighty effort. Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So, a breakthrough already. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Neymar. Nicely shaped ball. Buffon gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Honduras are looking to break at pace. Always onto this. Real chance! Now it's Van Basten. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. In towards... Oh, what a climb! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Certain, searing, and imperious.
He was always going to do that one way or another.
Eto! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Honduras find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Honduras looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And this is from Mario. Van Basten, and he shoots! Half-time getting close now. And he was quick to react. Jordi Alba. Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's Van Basten.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Lahm looking to hit the byline here. And this is Ronaldo. Shoots! He scored! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Neymar Junior,
Well, what
bro.
a half they've had, cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much
वो
everything
नहीं
so
अभी मेरे
far.
पास.
The only thing
मार लो
you've got
अंग्रेज.
to wonder is how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade
Neymar
in the
is
second half?
fast furious.
Honduras are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. So we're just settling back into this second half. Beckenbauer. Passing is crisp and sharp. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And here's Romario. And he's had it nicked away. Neymar. Good play on the left-hand side here. Tries to play it through. Neymar. Out of play for a goal kick. Beckenbauer. Cruyff. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Neymar. Now it's Cruyff. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lahm. Now that looks a decent ball.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's got away. Eto'o. And it's played in. Ruben Dias tries to clear. Romario.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, red. Nice interception. And it's Neymar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's Van Basten! Fantastic from Van Basten! About as smooth as it gets. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with
Hello, Danny
genuine
bro.
ferocity. You just don't stop
Danny
those,
bro,
Peter.
how are you? आज बेल देगा एपी को. मैं कुछ नहीं बोलूँगा भाई. नो क्लियर गोल. है तो ऐसा ही भाई.
Well, the manager
धीरे
can make
धीरे
a
समझ
change
जाएंगे.
for the first time in the game here. They're still trying to make a game of this. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Eto'o! Oh, taken with style.
What a double touch by Eto'o.
It is
Superb
no
double touch, bro.
contest.
Superb double touch.
It is a landslide. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got it.
And the shot! Oh, how's that for a goal?
Oh, how that's his goal.
Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy.
Omar.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Well, they have a goal. Eto'o! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Maldini gets across to intercept that. Hazard. Yaya Toure. Out towards the flank. Jordi Alba hangs one in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Pirlo. To Azar. And it's Pedri. There will be 4 extra minutes. Here's a chance! It is a very, very good save. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he cuts out the supply. And that will be the final act.
मैंने बहुत गेम प्ले
Well, that
देखा
was a
हुआ
tale of
तेरा
two
तू
very different
10
teams.
मिनट में से
One
5
driven, ruthless,
10 से 5
prolific.
लोग
The other
किसी
quite
जैसे
the
खाता
opposite
है
in
नौकरी
all of those
के लिए।
areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Cristiano Ronaldo.
बस थोड़ी देर रुको बना। अरे रुक जा, थोड़ी देर रुक जा, सब्र कर ले भाई, थोड़ी देर तो रुक जा। ज्यादा स्टनिंग मत मारा कर। अगर डी के पास है नॉर्मल शॉट मार कर, इनफ किकिंग पावर है बेल की। स्टनिंग से भाई ज्यादा एक्यूरेट जाता है ना इसका। बैन के लंड, ये तो ओपोनेंट भी 1000 रैंक का आ गया। माँ की चूत तेरी मादर चौद, तेरे मुंह में कभी लंड दूंगा मैं कश्मीर आके बैन के लोड़े। बुलेट हेडर, बुलेट हेडर, बुलेट हेडर। लेट्स प्ले ब्रो, ब्रो। सोहेल गंडवा है बहन का लोड़ा। व्हाट द फक ब्रो। सोहेल इज इक्वल टू गांडू। I don't know bro. Who? ना करें जनाब, ना करें।
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philip Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an outstanding player on so many fronts, but I'd say his tactical nous, a man who can single-handedly turn defence into attack, and he's capable of playing anywhere on either flank. And when you add in the vision and creativity of a central playmaker, there's nobody else like him.
Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Out for a throw. In towards the back stick. Saliba attempts a clearance. He's in, takes a shot! And how good was that? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And Honduras score first. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps. Neymar!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free, he should be locked up after that.
Now, what about a counter-attack? It's a really well-measured ball. Nedved with it. Oh, smashing header!
Sorloth, bro. Bro, Sorloth.
The lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break,
It's Eto! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That is
Eto'o
a
clearly
brilliant
thought he
save
had the beating of the
by
keeper.
Donnarumma.
Honduras with the corner. They're first. Decent shot!
Oh, man, chud! Bhai, bhai.
Really
What
looked
the
sharp
fuck
there,
is
didn't
this,
he?
bro?
That's
What
very
the
well
fuck
played.
is this save, bro? Mahadat chod, bhai.
Second corner of the game.
ये ना करे जनाब, ना करे.
Firm header.
ये ना
just
करे
off
जनाब.
target.
And he did so well
ऐसा
to get
save
himself
ना दे.
there. What a good effort.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can clear their lines. And here's Neymar. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's played through for him. Oh, that's superb. Goes for a shot! He has done it!
Nice,
And
bro.
the comeback is complete!
And the comeback is complete.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Sorloth demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do.
Neymar! That was superb goalkeeping.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Sorloth. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, there's the clearance. Short changes him with that
There will be
pass.
3 minutes at a time.
Eto. And this is Ronaldo. Jordi Alba. Look at the space here. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for
भाई
half-time.
थोड़ा सा
It's been
थोड़ा
thrills
सा
and
भाई,
spills
थोड़ा
at
सा
either end in
बैन
the
चो.
first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative and both teams still very much in it.
Now with a quick
And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's
भाई
been
थोड़ा सा
pulsating
बैन
and
तो
totally
इतू सा भाई.
absorbing. We're actually headed for
गजब हो
a
गया भाई.
potential classic if this
टैकल
carries
में
on.
मतलब उसका
This is
फिजिकलिटी ज्यादा है ना भाई,
insanely
इसलिए फिजिकलिटी ज्यादा है उसकी थोड़ी सी.
And the action
सोरलोथ
is
की
back
फिजिकलिटी
underway.
ज्यादा है भाई.
number 21.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you
Shoots!
नाइस ट्राई ब्रो. सोरलोथ की फिजिकलिटी ज्यादा है भाई, इसलिए नहीं हो पाया भाई वो.
good running. It makes life so much easier when you have
सोरलोथ है ना
people
भाई,
who
वो
are willing to go
फिजिकलिटी
beyond
थोड़ी
the
सी
defense like
हैवी
that.
है भाई, इसकी थोड़ी पड़ती है ज्यादा भाई ये.
Knocks it out wide. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lam is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And it's Lam. Honduras come out this half somewhat altered. Well, can he finish? He scored!
सिट मोमेंट भाई.
A 2-goal lead and they're
बढ़िया,
firmly in control. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving
अरे बाल छोड़ दी भाई विन्नी रे.
Deals with that comfortably.
सिट भाई.
Sorloth. Now it's Hullet. And here's Eto. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Honduras perhaps contemplating their next change here. Lam made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Maldini. Nicely weighted ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Into the last quarter of an hour. Can he get on the end of this? And he's got the beating of his man. Honduras needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That is a brilliant interception. Pull it. So, what can they make of this? And he cuts out the supply. Vinicius Junior.
क्या थोड़ा थोड़ा सा गली
There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's a little off target.
टाइम
And that will be it. Honduras illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to
गुड गेम
start
भाई
with,
गुड गेम भाई
but as we have seen so many times,
मूवमेंट भाई ऐसा भाई वो
after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there was a
Still
distinct lack of
good game, though.
clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do.
वो पहला ही गोल गलत हो गया भाई उसमें फिर थोड़ा सा
And they were ruthlessly
गड़बड़ हो ही गई भाई
exploited and deserved to be.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good...
ना करे जनाब काफी अच्छा गेम था भाई 19 माइनस कोई बात नहीं भाई नाराज है तेरे पे अच्छा खेला तू अटैक में अरे वो नेमार ने और देखो विन्नी ने भी भाई वहां पे ना डबल टच के मैंने बाल ही छोड़ दी भाई विन्नी ने बाल छोड़ दी वरना वो परफेक्ट डबल टच था भाई उसके ओपोनेंट के मतलब गोडसन के जो डिफेंडर था ना उससे पकड़ में नहीं आया था वो बस उसने खुद नहीं बाल ड्रॉप कर दी भाई विनीसियस जूनियर ने क्या करे फिर कर दी तो कर दी भाई क्या करे वो भाई थोड़ा सा अपर लेवल का गेमर भी तो है ना भाई हम उतने अपर लेवल के गेमर भी नहीं है भाई लेकिन काफी अच्छा गेम था मेरे को मतलब एक बार वो पहले भी आया था अगेंस्ट में आई थिंक पिछले सीजन में आया था हर सीजन में एक मैच लग ही जाता है तो पिछले सीजन में जो मैच हुआ था उससे अच्छा मैच था ये स्टिल एक बार बैक जाके लिखना पड़ेगा कैंसिल करना पड़ेगा पहले एक बार लेकिन भाई नहीं वो विन्नी वाला तो थोड़ा सा मिस हो ही गया बस हमसे थोड़ा सा रिग्रेट फील कर रहे हो विन्नी वाले के ऊपर बस एक बार उसकी भी तो सुन ले भाई एक बार देख लेता हूँ उसको कहाँ है भाई क्या सीन है
भाई ब्राजील में तो हमेशा विनी स्टार्ट करेगा एंसेलोटी मैनेजर है नॉट रियली वैसे लेकिन लेफ्ट में विनी की जगह खिलाओगे भी किसी को और विनी उतना बेकार है नहीं जितना मैड्रिड वाले कह रहे हैं अभी के टाइम पे कि विनी ले लो ये ले लो What are your picks to be played? Basic difference between Madrid and Liverpool. Game sense. Game sense. An average player always. Is predictable. pros, they are unpredictable. And one thing is that the pros have mastered a glitch which they use for their own help. Like any player you take, they have something which they do a lot and they are really good at it. Be it either crossing, dribbling. For me, at one point of time, it was passing, but I lost it now. Just to get better at dribbling, to become a showboating player in front of you for the reels, I lost my passing sense now. अब ये ऐसे मैं बस ऐसे ड्रिबल कर सकता हूँ. Other things I forgot the essence. क्या टैकल मारा पे. जीजीज हैप्पी ब्रो. जीजीज मैम. जीजीज भाई, पहले आपके पास आईफोन था ना? अभी है आईफोन ही तो है. अभी भी तो आईफोन ही है. पहले आपके पास था क्या मतलब?
चलो भाई खेलते हैं भाई हम लोग भी. क्या देखा जा रहा है. लेकिन एक बात है, टॉप रैंक के साथ लूज हुआ ना, उससे तो माइनस भी कम ही हुआ भाई. 20 माइनस हुआ, मतलब एक मैच 2 मैच में बोल दिया उसने. हाँ. लेकिन भाई सही बता रहा, विन्नी ने जो हरकतें की ना भाई, वो गलत था थोड़ा सा. बहुत ही मतलब पैनिक तो नहीं हुआ अजय भाई, पैनिक वाली बात नहीं थी. बात मैं बताऊं क्या हुई. मैंने 3 बार डबल टच किया. 2 बार तो विन्नी के साथ, 1 बार नेमार के साथ, और स्टिल तीनों के तीनों डबल टच मेरे फेल हो गए. तो अगर वहां पे डबल टच करके गोल मारता ना भाई, कोई भी बंदा हो, हालांकि मतलब ये नहीं था कि भाई मैंने कोई स्पैमिंग वगैरह भी नहीं की ना, मैंने क्लियर मारा 1-0 से था, मैंने ना डबल बार ऑन किया. तो ऐसा नहीं था कि भाई मैं मतलब एक विन की तरह लेके चल रहा था कि भाई मेरे को विन करना है ना, वो विन सीन नहीं था. ये होना चाहिए कि भाई हाँ, मतलब अगर आप जीतो हारो जो भी हो, लेकिन एक फेयर गेम तो हो ना कम से कम. तो बस वही था. मैंने मतलब मेरा बेस्ट ट्राई किया था कि जब मेरे पास बॉल आई ना, मैंने डबल टच करके शॉट मारना था डी के अंदर. नॉर्मल शॉट तो उसने ब्लॉक कर ही रखा था, हालांकि डबल टच भी डबल टच भी हुए नहीं, प्रॉपर डबल टच ही नहीं हुए. वही नहीं हुआ तो फिर कोई फायदा नहीं हुआ ना. थैंक यू ब्रो, थैंक यू भाई, थैंक यू. शुभदार भाई, थैंक यू भाई, थैंक यू.
And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball and quite adept at picking a pass, whether it be long or short.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And a chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
That has been cut short. Foden. Lahm. Nicely weighted ball. Akpisum. And it's Lahm. Foden gets into some space. It's gone out for a throw-in.
भाई गेम में अगर मैं बुरा गेम खेलता ना, तो मेरी पोजीशन भी खराब ही रहती है उसमें. 49 और 51 पोजीशन वो था. स्टिल मतलब अच्छा खेला
Still
गेम, मेरे को
goalless.
ऐसा फील नहीं हो रहा कि भाई मैं कुछ ज्यादा बुरा खेला हूँ।
Rivaldo.
बस उसका
And here's
प्लस
Van
पॉइंट यही था
Basten.
कि मेरा डबल टच नहीं हुआ अच्छे से।
Looking for options for movement. Nice interception, well timed. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit...
And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Neymar. Strong running down that left flank. Tries to play it through. And this is Neymar. Corner it is. Honduras with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific header. Goal!
और भाई वो अभी इस कॉर्नर से मेरे को याद आया, उसने रोनाल्डो का भाई वो कैसे बाईसाइकिल वाला कैसे सेव दे दिया था भाई। बैन तो भाई गदर सेव था भाई वो तो एक नंबर का।
Honduras are in front now. The game's only goal. Yeah, but it goes for a shot. They've done it.
एक नंबर का सेव था भाई
They
वो।
are really purring
वो
here.
बाईसाइकिल
And
किक
they
भाई
have
मेरे को याद ही
extended
रहेगा भाई
the
वो
lead
भी
in the
भाई क्या
blink of an eye.
प्रॉपर
Some
मतलब वैसा ही
heroic
बाईसाइकिल मारा था
goalkeeping,
भाई उसने,
but even
बाईसाइकिल
that
किक बैन
couldn't
से।
save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Honduras are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? Honduras have themselves a chance from the spot to increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a
डिफेंस
formality.
Well, he
वो ब्लाइंड
dipped
पास
into a
मकसूद ही
world
नहीं
of
है।
focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Honduras find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Cross goes in there. Beckenbauer
There will be 3 minutes.
passes short and sharp. Shapes to shoot! Park Ji-sung tries to pass it through. Maldini. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well,
उसका
who would have
गुलिट का
thought it?
बहुत
A huge
इंटरसेप्शन
chasm
हो रहे थे भाई
between
बीच
the
में,
two teams already,
उसके
and
गुलिट
it
ने
might
थोड़ा
go
सा
even
मतलब
wider
ज्यादा
in the
रोल
second
निभाया भाई
half.
बीच में, मिड में पूरा।
Well, they're in a great
मुझे
position,
क्यों
Peter,
लग रहा है
so
पिप्रो
why
बनने
stop
वाला
now?
है।
I would say keep
डिफेंस में भी
going,
थोड़ा
keep
ज्यादा
at
प्रेस
it.
करने लग
They've
गया
done
था
everything
दूसरे
right
हाफ
so
में
far,
तो।
so they'll want to keep things that way.
Honduras, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been
हाँ ये फेस
intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And it's Rivaldo. Oh, Smackbuster!
नाइस ब्रो।
Goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
अरे भैया डायरेक्ट
And
मार
Dalton,
देता।
defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Lam is always looking to play quality balls. Park Ji-sung. Just about up to the hour now. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pass somewhat off target.
वही रहा भाई, सब देखना इसके बाद कितना बने।
Rivaldo. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is good alertness. Cristiano Ronaldo being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process.
Can he finish? Caught offside that
Offside
time.
that time. Offside that time. Anything is fair in this game if it's legal. देख फालतू में स्किल कर रहा हूँ.
Foden. Lahm. Looking to play him in. And that has left him in a heap. There's the shot! He should have put that one away.
Foden clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
And this is Van Basten. Plenty to aim at here. It's Rivaldo! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's
Thanks
missed it.
Solvay for
Well, they've got a big enough
जब
job on their
मैं
hands
मिला
as it
था
is,
गोडसन
Peter.
को
They
2
really
हो
need
गया
to be
था
putting
उस
those
टाइम.
chances
अब
away.
22 समय का पता नहीं चलता भाई कौन किसकी क्या कर ले.
Great vision. Kunde.
क्या पता वो भी मार ले भाई. अच्छा वो भी तो खेलता है भाई. वो भेड़ बकरी थोड़ी ना चराता है. वो भी गेम ही खेलता है.
Jordi
किसी को
Alba.
ऐसा नहीं बोलते कि भाई गाय ने मार ली उसकी. मिलेगा तो की बात है ना भाई. वो अलबत्ते
Rivaldo.
तो तेरे को मिलेगा नहीं क्योंकि वो तेरे रीजनल में आता ही नहीं होगा.
Pique wins the duel this time.
बहुत मतलब रेयर होगा तेरे को मिलना क्योंकि तेरा उतना नेटवर्क नहीं है ना भाई.
Goes steaming forward. Buffon gets it away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Honduras can take all the spoils, and it is nothing.
मतलब हम तो इधर दिल्ली के नियर बाय में रहते हैं लेकिन फिर भी हमको ही नहीं मिलता. सीजन में एक ही मैच लगता है मुश्किल से. पूरे सीजन में एक मैच लगेगा उसके साथ. मतलब किसी सीजन में ना भी लगे. लेकिन एक लास्ट मैच खेलता हूँ फिर बनाता हूँ. बस ये मैच खेलता हूँ फिर बनाता हूँ. देखता हूँ. सब सब्सक्राइबर्स तो बढ़ भी गए हो ना. अभी बढ़े हुए पता नहीं. ऐसे मतलब हर सीजन में 3-4 यूट्यूबर्स के साथ मैच लग जाए ना तो भाई मजा आ जाए. POTW बेस टीम. भाई कुछ भी बोलो लेकिन उसके गुलिट की वजह से भी भाई वो मैच मैंने देखा भाई. मैंने देखा है भाई उसका गुलिट का उसके गुलिट के कारनामे.
Football is, of course, ultimately just a game,
Match
but for the
में.
next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptive.
He's tried one! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Here comes another. This time, surely! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Neymar duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's all...
Chance! He scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable
अबे
classy finish.
रोनाल्डो
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he was quick to react. Played out to the right. It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross into the box. Now then, the ball's come loose. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's got away. Jordi Alba hangs in a cross. And that should get the job done. Gundogan, who's set up one goal so far. Arsenal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Now it's Gundogan. Tries to get it clear. Tries to play it through. All the way back. And no, that was never going to make it. Threads one in. That has been cut short. Nesta. Beckenbauer.
There will be 1 minute added time.
O'Reilly. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
To inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
क्रॉस तक पहुंचे नहीं ना। बात तो ये भी है भाई, वहां से हम लोग ने डबल टच करके ही गोल मारने की ट्राई किया। अगर लो लोफ्टेड दे देते ना तो भी। पिछले कई दिन से सुन रहे हैं हम ये बात भाई। अब मैं भी करूंगा स्ट्रीम।
Arsenal get the second half started.
Honduras are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his halftime team talk.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through here. Chucky! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he's had a hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
O'Reilly is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Beckenbauer with the clearance. Referee's given a throw. And it's Gravenberch. He's having a go! Can he finish?
बच गया भाई.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 3 coming up. Gravenberch! Ferdinand gets it away. Honduras have the chance to go the other way. Knocks it into space. And that is expertly dealt with. Maldini gets it clear. Jordi Alba. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Up he goes!
बैंड का टका भाई.
Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Substitution on the field. Number 17. Neymar.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 7.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Has ended up in no man's land. Beckenbauer.
Number 9.
Roberto Carlos. He's shifting through the gears here. Crosses it in here. Corner then. Oh, what a climb! And he hits the net. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is thoroughly merited for me. Now,
Foden! Oh, should have put that away.
that could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted. Honduras clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Looking for options for movement.
मर गया भैन चोद. अरे नल्ले भैन चोद नल्ले. ये क्या लोड़ा काम किया रे बहन का लोड़ा। थू थू बहन चोद चूतिया काम भाई एकदम। ये तेरी भली हो जाए तेरी। तेरी बहन का लंड तरीका रे मादर चोद रे बहन का लंड। अरे मर्गी रांड खटाई बना बहन की चूत तरी। ओ बहन का भोसड़ा तरा। अरे तरी बेबे की कर चुदी तरी माँ बहन के लंड।
The final seconds now. Looking for the run. Roberto Carlos. That'll be a throw. Good steal. He just read it.
और बेबे की चूत तरी मर्गी बहन की लोड़ी का तरी बहन दे चोद तरी ने। एक पास नहीं होगा बहन की भोसड़ी। ओ बहन का लंड मर्गी चोद कमर बहन का लंड।
A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on. And
बहन की चूत भाई रे नाश करे थोड़ी चोद न रे बहन का लंड ने।
Best deleted from the memory bank now.
Many thanks to Jim.
बहन
And
की
with that,
चूत
it
तरी
is a very good night to
की
you.
रे बहन का लंड रे बहन का लंड रे बहन का लंड। भगवान कसम नाश कर दिया रे सारे सौदा बहन की चूत। ओ रे माँ की भोसड़ी तरी रे बहन चोद। रे बहन का लंड। तेरी बहन की चूत तेरी। माँ की चूत मारो इसकी बहन का लोड़ा की। नहीं देखे क्या सब्सक्राइबर भाई? देखता हूँ अगले इस मैच के बाद देखता हूँ। पहले बहन कैलेंडर याद क्यों नहीं दिलाया? फिर रूम में घुसने के बाद याद दिला रहा है कि सब्सक्राइबर देख। जुल्म कर दिया भाई अजय भाई ना। बहन चो टैकल मारा रे बहन का लोड़ा। टैकल मारने के बाद भी गोल हो गया भाई। शर्म भाई बिल्कुल बेच खाई भाई इस गेम ने भाई। गुस्से में था तो रे तो गुस्से में था तो दिमाग की नसें फट जाएंगे भाई किसी दिन। बहन तो इतना मेरे को मोबाइल लेना है यार नया भाई, क्या करूं?
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear. The noise is fervent. The atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
Oh, mother chod.
He won't be happy with that one. Oh, good-looking ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Eto. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bale. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
अबे क्या हो गया सबको भाई बहन के लोड़े भाग ही नहीं रहे मादर चोद के सबके स्लो है क्या
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and
Neymar! And he's done it! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Honduras have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Look at big chance! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Honduras are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look...
And Pushka! Oh, it hit a post! And it's in!
free goal
Sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Benfica get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Knocks it into space. Rummenigge, and he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot! And he hits the net.
थोड़ा
Benfica are back in
दूर रह गया
business.
थोड़ा सा
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of
ये
finish.
प्लेयर भाई मेरे
Well,
तो
from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Puskás! Beckenbauer. Oh, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Chiellini promptly onto that, and that is that. Mateus. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Benfica ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Gives it back. Looking for a runner. Puskás goes for a shot! Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time. A finish of true class. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
And with that,
अबे लोड़े पास क्यों नहीं किया तेरी बहन का लोड़ा तेरी का
Frightening thing is,
पास
Peter,
क्यों नहीं किया
this isn't
बहन
even a
की चूत तेरी
surprise. He thrives in these situations.
so we have a breakthrough. Now, how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Ronaldinho. No way through. Maldini. And back to the goalkeeper. Honduras are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Jordi Alba is one whose deliveries we all know about. Oh, that was vital. Mateus. And it's Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Neymar, pinches it off him. Mateus. Rijkaard. Bale. And it's made its way to him. So much time and space here. And he's there to belt it away. Now Kaká. And here's Bale. It's Bale!
Has been indicated.
It's off target and by quite a way.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Maldini. And the pass is intercepted. That's been slipped through. And this is Bale! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
That gets things going for the second half.
Honduras really need to bring up their intent.
It's Eto'o! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the
97
situation.
finishing. कर्ल मार लाला कर्ल
Turan. Chiellini. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Always onto this. Now, Eto'o! I've fallen loose again! Superb goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Clinical, just clinical. It's Neymar! What a hit, what a hit! A rocket and some! He's got himself an absolute peach. Two Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And he's had it. It's bounced back off the post. Beckenbauer, the man synonymous with solidity. Rijkaard. Neymar. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's lost his man here. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Benfica are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Kaká. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Honduras clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Passes short and sharp. Eto'o! Sensational from Eto'o! About as smooth as it gets.
लाडले जय बाबा की
Is extended still further.
क्या था
He
गाड़ी
just
रोकेगा
absolutely speared that in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Just about up to 75 minutes. Searching pass is played there. Bale is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Honduras clearly should have got...
He's had a shot! And the ball's come loose here. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cristiano Ronaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Has a look and plays it forward. And he's intervened well there. Kaká. Benfica looking to pass their way through. Jordi Alba. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well, they've got it again. Mateus. Now it's Bale. And he cuts out the supply. It's a searching pass.
This is the time you need that pace.
Ronaldinho, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Puskás. Bale. It's Bale! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. And we have our very first corner.
There will be 3 minutes.
And it's Kaká.
time.
Here's a shot! Not the most convincing of passes. And that is a little undercooked. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Jordi Alba. Chiellini. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Honduras have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
ये बैठ गालंडे
Doing what he
तेरा
does
हमेशा
best,
का यही
just
काम है
running the show.
ये सेकंड लेग करना कब छोड़ेगा तू ये
Well, the
बता।
look on the
अरे
manager's
बहन
face
के
says
लंड
it
तू
all. He knows he set his attack up
साला
perfectly, and the players
हमेशा
carried
हमेशा
out his
यही कहानी है तेरी।
instructions to the letter, it would seem.
तेरी
Everything
जम के गांड
working
मारी है
very
भाई।
nicely.
ना करे
With that,
जनाब
it's
ना
time for
करे,
me to thank Jim
इस
Beglin
बार तो ना
and
करे
to wish
जनाब।
you a very good evening.
Safi Ali, can I call you sir, engine or machine? Oh my god, oh my god. Someone for someone bro, for someone. Repeat again bro, repeat again. Ooh, भाई साहब कोई तो पता नहीं भाई क्या बोल रहा था, गैरथ बैल हो रही थी चैट में बहन चोद। भाई भाई ना करे जनाब, ऐसा ना करे मेरा 6 गोल। अब तो पीकू की फोटो भी नहीं दिखा सकते। वो भी भाई यहीं तक सीमित था भाई, भाई वो भी यहीं तक सीमित था। ना करे जनाब। ना करे ना करे। अब तू गया इसके बाद बना जल्दी। हाँ यही कहानी तेरी हमेशा। टाइम बता कितना था, टाइम बता टाइम। टाइम बता टाइम। चल आजा, इनवाइट कर दिया मैंने। नौ सौ 16 भाई साहब, भाई काफी सब्सक्राइबर बढ़ गए भाई, काफी 916 सब्सक्राइबर भाई। भाई 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 एक बार और बुलवाओ भाई गोडसेन को तो भाई। भाई गोडसेन को एक बार और बुलवाओ भाई। 916 सब्सक्राइबर भाई। ना करे जनाब, 916 सब्सक्राइबर। फाइव एट द बैक कर ले पहले जैसे, नहीं तो खाएगा गोल। पिछला मैच भी तो 5 एट द बैक थोड़ा ना था।
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Header! And he's there to get it away.
हाफ में चेंज करना और शुरू से ही चेंज करना फर्क होता है। हाफ में चेंज नहीं किया अजय भाई, मैंने तो मैच शुरू होने से पहले चेंज कर दिया था। इस फॉर्मेशन को इसके साथ फ्रेंडली शुरू होने से पहले चेंज कर दिया था।
He's in space and looking for options. And the counter is on. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And it's been played through. It's a mighty effort! Oh, it's hit the post! Vinicius Junior. Nice interception, well timed. Looking for options for movement. Great vision. Crosses it in. And he's heaved it away.
Good ball. Good.
He's had a shot.
ऑफसाइड भाई.
Rummenigge gets flagged offside.
नाइस डबल टच. माल्डिनी को घर भेज दिया. हेलो सोरेश दीक्षित भाई, क्या हालचाल भाई? कैसा भाई?
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
It's hard to argue with that. In any game at any time, he is as
He's
influential as they
offside
come.
again.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it in the middle
Indian
of the
bro,
park.
what is your
combining the
division?
roles of
Division
number
1 bro.
10, central midfielder, defensive midfielder.
मैं भी
Sometimes
बढ़िया
he's even
बढ़िया.
sweeper. So watch out for those late attacking runs from deep. And don't be surprised if he gets himself on the score sheet too.
Neymar. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Still goalless at the moment. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldinho! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Ronaldinho probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
छुट्टी तो नहीं चल रही, कल तो जाना है भाई.
Matthäus. And it's Neymar. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction.
Bale really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's a delicate pass. Nesta can get it clear.
बाल
And
बच्चे
we
हैं
have
मुझे.
our very first
बाल हैं, बच्चे नहीं है भाई. बाल सब
Neymar
ओके हैं भाई.
goes short. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that was very necessary. Oh, that's nice. Jordi Alba. Vinicius Junior. Griezmann. Now it's Griezmann. And this is Ronaldo. Thuram. Rijkaard. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rijkaard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he plays one through. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's got away. Vinicius Junior has a shot. Sensational from Vinicius Junior. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Honduras are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
He's still offside bro.
Whistle's gone.
Gareth Bale, why?
Ronaldinho. Beckenbauer. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. Oh, terrible pass. He's found a way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's chosen to go back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
And here's Kaka. He's having a go. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Bale. It's Bale! And he's managed to get rid. And it's Maldini. Mateus. And it's Kaka. A probing pass. And this is Bale. And they've got rid. Neymar. That is a brilliant interception. He can get that clear.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, nicely intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Ronaldinho. Rijkaard. And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
20 rupees super chat received. Thank you, bro. Thank you for super chat, bro.
The way they've looked in transitions, Peter, they've been a bit exposed. So they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Honduras can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them. And it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Pass is just off target. Rijkaard. Neymar. That's good running with the ball. And that's really well manoeuvred. Neymar really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mateus. And it's Neymar. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Messi. Nesta with the foul.
डबल टच करने वाला था वो, उससे पीछे वाले ने मार दिया टैकल. मैं तो सोचा माल्डिनी से मारेगा.
This is probably a little too far out for a shot.
Only Milan card good. Milan and Brazil is also, Brazil card is also good, bro.
That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Can he get on the end of this? Vinicius Junior could try cutting inside here. Vinicius Junior! Big relief. It just needed better contact.
Yeah, that was a
Vinicius
fantastic
Junior
run, and it
dribbling
showed
तो
how
भाई नेमार से भी
brilliantly
अच्छी लग रही
energetic
मेरे
he
को.
is.
Almost an hour gone. Tries to pass it through. And the through ball. He's shifting through the... Goes for a shot! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Jordi Alba. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Messi. Mbappe. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. That's going to go a long way. And it's Messi. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Neymar. That's a cute ball. And he cuts out the supply. Buffon gets good distance on it. Spread it left. Jordi Alba going full tilt down the left. Griezmann. Thuram.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Chooses to go back. And this is Ronaldinho.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And this is Messi. Crunching tackle. Jordi Alba. Now, can they get him away? Vinicius Junior. That's a good ball out wide. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. And it's Neymar. And this is Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Thuram. Looking to play him in.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Vinicius Junior.
Oh,
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. It's Ronaldinho!
मार गया सेव लाडले
He was there to get a vital
लाडले
touch.
धुम्मा
Yeah,
ठा
he was
दिया था.
well placed to deal with that.
स्टेप विल वीडियो पे बढ़िया व्यू आए आपके. हाँ वो तो है. वो वीडियो पता नहीं कैसे हो गई, रीच बढ़ गई तो बढ़ गई भाई.
And Dijk gets it away. Benfica have the chance to go the other way. He's picked his way through. Now this could be a chance. An instinct. He gets big. Neymar finds himself offside.
ना करे जनाब ना करे, आपका खत्म, कहानी है खत्म. फिनिश फिनिश फिनिश
And time is
फिनिश
up.
ब्रो.
Relief finally.
Continuously
Now at last they
to
can
lose.
enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
हाँ हो
Vinicius
रहे हैं विड्रो
Junior
भाई.
picking up the man of the match award, and no surprise there.
मेरी बारी. हाँ खेलते हैं, चलो आ जाओ भाई लोग. प्लीज सब्सक्राइब कर दो यार चैनल को यार. मेरे को कंप्लीट करने थे सब्सक्राइबर भाई. 11,000 सब्सक्राइबर कंप्लीट करने थे मेरे को न्यू ईयर से पहले, लेकिन स्टिल 917 918 सब्सक्राइबर हुए हैं अभी. मतलब 10,918 सब्सक्राइबर हुए हैं. सितंबर 2025 सितंबर में मैंने जब लाइव बंद किया था ना, वो एक तरह से बहुत खराब टाइम था मेरा, क्योंकि सितंबर 2025 में मैंने 10,925 सब्सक्राइबर पे छोड़ दिया था, और हो गए 34-35 भी. 10,935 या 10,934 कुछ, या फिर 28, मतलब 25 से ज़्यादा 35 से कम, इतने पे मैंने छोड़ा था भाई. उतने सब्सक्राइबर अब तक भी नहीं हुए हैं. बहुत बुरा हुआ था भाई, बहुत बुरा. ये बताओ, जब भी सुपर चैट करता हूँ तो बैंक अकाउंट में रिसीव होते हैं? नहीं भाई, बैंक अकाउंट में रिसीव नहीं होते. वो बैंक अकाउंट में तब रिसीव होंगे जब आप QR कोड पे पेमेंट करते हो. यहाँ पे सुपर चैट करते हो तो वो मतलब उसमें जाते हैं, जो मतलब यूट्यूब के जो वैलेट होता है ना, वहाँ पे चले जाते हैं. 30% कट के 70% जाते हैं. मतलब 20 रुपये में 20 का 70, 14 रुपये गए होंगे मेरे अकाउंट में.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
लेकिन कैसा था भाई सोहेल भाई? गेम बताओ कैसा था? सोहेल भाई गेम बताओ कैसा था? सोहेल भाई गेम बोलो, गेम. What about game, bro?
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, there are keepers, Peter, great keepers, and there's this man, Manuel Neuer. One of the few who can claim to have pretty much revolutionised his position, following in the steps of the great Kaiser, who some have said is the only sweeper that was better than him.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Chelsea finding their passes. Yaya Toure. Oh, good-looking ball. Honduras do have a chance to counter here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Neymar. Jordi Alba.
अबे रोनाल्डो.
Pirlo. Well seen.
कैसा रहा
Saw
भाई
that coming.
पहला दिन
That was
आपका?
well played, well stopped.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
मतलब
Fair to say,
कितना
I
फिर
think
भी
a cautious start from both
कितने
teams.
कितने राइड की?
Now it's Pirlo. And it's Neymar. Ronaldinho.
बट
There's a
Traffic.
beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
ऑर्डर
And he's
रिसीव
picked
करने
it
में.
up out wide. And this is Dembele. Header! He's missed,
किसके
but
पास?
not by
बनाने
that
वाले के
far.
पास.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with
So-
himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Honduras
फिर
still
कहाँ से आया
without a
स्ट्रोक?
single shot on target. Now it's Shevchenko. Beckenbauer.
मोबाइल का?
Oh, facing up to his adversary.
Achha.
This is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's Pele! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Maldini is a man so notably robust and resolute in his
8 राइड में
defending.
कितने हुआ? कितना हुआ 8 राइड में?
Cannavaro,
450.
Pirlo, Shevchenko, and here's
ठीक है.
Dembele. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Jordi Alba.
फर्क तो
Good
पड़ता है
read.
भाई हर चीज
That's
का
great
पड़ता है.
positioning. So good from him.
And that is a little undercooked. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that is masterful defending. No foul, says the referee.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Dembele shoots!
लेना
And he
क्यों
looked
आउट है?
every bit the assured
अच्छा
keeper
वेयर हाउस से
there.
तो थोड़ा
Yeah, he
टास्क
was
हो
well
जाता है. अब
placed
आगे
to deal
भीड़ भी
with
होती होगी ना, है ना?
Chelsea with their first corner. The
अच्छा.
first in the game for either side, actually.
तो इससे अच्छा रैपिडो कर ले, क्योंकि उसमें फिर बंदे पिक करने ना.
It's Ronaldinho. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
हाँ ली थी भाई
And
गोडसन
a
की
great
मेंबरशिप.
opportunity to open the scoring here.
5 गोल भी खाए थे भाई.
Pirlo! Neto. That pass isn't the best. Shevchenko. Shevchenko! He steps in, and that's the end of that. Lovely, now then. Toure did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Jordi, big header! That has been deflected. Vieira. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Half-time getting close now. Shevchenko. It's played through for him. And he cuts out the supply. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. And here's Shevchenko. Pirlo. Oh, good ball.
It will be 1 minute at a time.
Tries a shot. Superb from Dembele.
साला चिरकुट सा डेम्बेले बैंड चो देख बहुत हल्का कार्ड है भाई बहुत हल्का कार्ड है बैंड चो
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team are just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
पोजीशन भी तो काफी मायने रखती है ना भाई। अगर उस टाइम पे हमारे पास होता ना तो अगर गुलिट निकाल लेता तो मजा ही आ जाता भाई। गुलिट को ले लेते, उसको डबल टच भी दे के ना। बुलेट हेडर भी था और लो स्कैमर भी था।
Action is back on the way.
Honduras really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He's in plenty of space here. Ronaldinho going face to face with his great rival, and it's Vieira. Oh, important interception. Oh, what has happened here? Can he finish? Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Chelsea on, and he shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are
काफी
converting.
पीछे रह गए बंदे भाई।
And the lead is extended still further. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Crossed it again. And that could well leave a mark. Ronaldinho looking to be a menace in the final third.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Vinicius Junior. No, he's seen through all of that. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Almost an hour gone. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he welcomes it in. There's no flag.
Fuck is this, bro?
Defense just about came out on
Lemmo,
top. They were
bro,
certainly
what this?
tested. Honduras perhaps contemplating their next change here.
भाई पूरा गोल था भाई वो. स्टनिंग क्यों मारा भाई उसने?
Vieira. Pirlo. And it's Shevchenko. Dembele. There are a great chance. And he hits the net.
स्टनिंग तो मैंने यूज ही नहीं किया था भाई, फिर भी क्यों मारा?
Delirious. This is utopian. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopia. It's Pele! Oh, terrific save.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
It's their second corner of the game. He's got tall. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Honduras are looking to go forward now. Driving through the middle.
भाई ये स्टनिंग क्यों मार रहा है हर बार यार विन्नी भाई? ये क्या है यार विन्नी यार, हर बार स्टनिंग मार रहा है यार.
Drive or determination. Dembele. Just about up to 75 minutes. Maldini. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This looks promising. Oh, that's great feet. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. There they go, hunting in packs. Vieira. And it's Dembele. He's through here. And the finish! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He's got a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see
Vinicius! Oh, it's hit a post.
Fuck is this, bro?
Now that was quite some save.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Terrific header. And that's past the post.
Honduras are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Beckenbauer. Yaya Toure. Time and again they are repelled. Maldini. 5 minutes left on the clock. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Jordi Alba. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Eto'o. Maldini. Chelsea clearly now in lead preservation mode. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He has found the way through. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's neat. Jordi Alba. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Great ball if he can get there. And he's managed to get... Takes a shot! Ruled out the best in the keeper. Corner number 2 then. And he's managed to get rid. And time is up. A tale of two teams, one irresistible,
5-0
unstoppable, the other
Game
fragile and seemingly clueless.
ट्राई तो किया था लेकिन वो दो तो बहुत मुश्किल हुआ भाई। बफर न्यू ईयर, अरे नहीं भाई वैसा कोई नहीं है। न्यू ईयर ने भी कोई से वही है कि भाई अब किसी एक मैच में चलेगा तो चलेगा ही भाई, क्या कर सकते हैं वो। लेकिन काफी अच्छा गेम था भाई, बहुत अच्छा गेम था। मैंने तो यही सोचा था कि भाई बढ़िया भाई, बढ़िया बढ़िया भाई। आप बताओ कैसे हो भाई साहिल भाई? मैंने तो सोचा था कुछ और, हो गया कुछ और, पता नहीं क्यों बट हो गया कुछ और। मेरी जान मेरी जान। मैं बढ़िया हूँ, बढ़िया ही होना चाहिए। बॉल होल्ड कर कर सेंटर में एक खुद सपने। अरे भाई बाहर तो मैं तो क्या ले आता हूँ, लेकिन अपने आप आ जाते हैं भाई। वो डिफेंस करने के लिए कहीं तो जाना पड़ेगा ना भाई। पूरी ठंडी हो गई होंगी ना।
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
मैं बताऊं क्यों आता है? क्योंकि मेरे से स्विच नहीं होता ना। मान लो तुम सेंटर फॉरवर्ड तक ले गए, सेंटर फॉरवर्ड पे जाने के बाद वो सेंटर बैक पे स्विच होगा, क्योंकि डिफेंस तो सेंटर बैक से ही करूंगा ना। फिर बाद में वो चेंज नहीं होता।
Another striking masterclass from Van Basten here, Peter.
Well, many have cited him as the greatest striker of all time, but what in your eyes made him that, Jim?
Well, in a word, everything, Peter. He had it all. Pace, power, technique, vision, dribbling, strength in the air. He's a cut above the rest in all departments, and brilliant imagination.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Isco. Van Basten! Fantastic from Van Basten!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good. Very good.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish. And I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Honduras finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Maldini clears it away.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Knocks it into space. Oh, good take in a good area. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Honduras are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Ronaldinho. Foden. Neymar! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Well, that has not gone well.
डबलबाजी मेरा डेम्बेले।
And it's Ronaldinho. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Olise tries to play it through. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal!
बहन का लोड़ा क्लियर ही करना पड़ेगा यहाँ तो भाई.
2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
That's an imaginative header! Harmlessly behind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away.
थोड़ी चौध का मरेगा बहन का लोड़ा मरेगा.
Olise. Jordi Alba. Yaya
तेरी
Toure.
बेबे की चूतरी की बहन का बोसड़ा तेरा.
And the finish!
कितना गंडवा यार, कितना मादर चौध का काम होगा भाई इस गेम में.
Bangladesh really
बहन
can't
का
be very
बोसड़ा
happy
इसका
with
यार.
the way they're
दिमाग
going
की
about
माँ
things,
बहन
Peter.
कर देते
They'll
हैं.
want to capitalise on this good spell,
की
though.
चूत इसकी.
And it's been
अब ये
taken
प्लेयर भी बन के
short.
दिखाएगा मादर
This is
चौध का.
Hazard. Toure. And that'll be the final action of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Honduras really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
It's Neymar! It's anyone's ball now. And again! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable
ओ
here.
बहन की लोड़ी, साली रंडी की बहन की चूतरी.
He's quick to react. Isco is always
देख
looking
माँ
for
की
great
चूत
lines.
इसकी. अरे बहन के लंडे, तेरी बहन की चूतरी.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
भाई बहन का लंडे, तेरी माँ की
Hazard
भोसड़ी
going
मारू.
full steam ahead down the left flank.
अरे तेरी बहन की चूत भाई, जुल्म मत कर रहे माँ का भोसड़ा. तेरी माँ की चूत बहन की लोड़ी.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
अरे बेबे की चूतरी बहन की लोड़ी का हो जा तेरी
We're seeing
बहन
some
का लंड
really
तेरी
good
का.
pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press.
ओ माँ चूत की तेरी बहन का लंड मार दूं साला फूट जाएगा बहन के लोड़े.
Progress now. And here's Neymar. Now then, the ball's come loose. This might spell danger.
ऐ तेरी भोसड़ी की, तेरी माँ की गैंड तेरी बहन का लोड़ा.
Nesta. Olise
Oh,
producing a good
bebe ki
steal there,
chutri.
showing a good level of alertness.
देख कैसे इंटरसेप्शन हो रहे बहन के लंड के.
Can he get it through? That's a nicely shaped ball. Good read.
ए
needed to
तेरी
be.
माँ की चूत मारूं।
Ball clears. And this is Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Over to the left.
अरे बैंड का भोसड़ा तेरा, तेरी माँ की चूत मारू तेरी की बैंड के लंडे।
Take the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Now it's Van Basten. Now
तेरी
it's
माँ की
Olise.
चूत तेरी बैंड के
He's
लंडे,
picked his way through.
भोसड़ी का गाली गिन रहा यार।
Time
बैंड का
is
लंडे
up.
में
In the end, there's no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Please be
Well,
made
Peter,
aware that
I
Scotland
really
is
couldn't
only
see what this
permitted
team
to
was
display
trying to
their
achieve,
in
whether
these
it's the
grounds.
manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
बैंड का लंडे भाई। कहाँ दिखते हैं ऐसे ही बैंड चुदती है गेम की भाई, जब चुदती है तो। अरे माँ का भोसड़ा, इसका वो कहाँ दिखते हैं ना, वो एनालिसिस कहाँ दिखते हैं बैंड की चूत इसकी भाई। लंड मेरा बैंड का भोसड़ा इसका। दूसरे कौन से देखो अब? कहाँ है वो, कहाँ कहाँ दिखते हैं भाई वो? अबे कहाँ दिखेंगे तो भाई, वो दिखेंगे कहाँ वो तो बताओ। यहाँ गया, ये थी उसकी आईडी। क्या क्या देखूं इसमें? अच्छा ये था भाई, ड्रिबलिंग, डैश, नॉर्मल, नेचुरल, प्रेस। प्रेस तो ओपोनेंट भी खूब कर रहा था भाई, प्रेस तो उसने भी खूब किया है। मैचअप उसने 19% किया, हमने 30% किया। मूव 10%, 12%। ये ले भाई। शॉट, नॉर्मल शॉट, कंट्रोल शॉट मैंने 34% है। स्टनिंग शॉट उसका 21%, मेरा 30% ना। हो सकता है स्टनिंग शॉट का ही गड़बड़ हुआ हो कुछ। ये लो थ्रू बॉल 37%, क्रॉस 10%, लो पास 13%। पासिंग, लो थ्रू बॉल ओपोनेंट ने 34%, मेरा 38%। बाकी सब इक्वल ही है लगभग, कुछ खास फर्क नहीं था भाई। ये चेंज करने वाला भी भाई एक बहुत बड़ा टास्क है भाई। ये भी मतलब मेरे को चेंज करने में थोड़ा इशू होता है। देखो ये 80 और 11 का यही फर्क है मेरे हिसाब से तो। सबका अपना अलग अलग गेम प्ले है भाई। इसमें कुछ ज्यादा फर्क पड़ता होगा क्या? प्रेस वाला जो नीचे लेके जाना, हाई स्पीड हो जाती है उसके ओपोनेंट की। मतलब सेंटर बैक के ऊपर ऊपर एक तरह से जो सेंटर फॉरवर्ड होता है ना, वैसे ही रिएक्ट करता है वो सेंटर बैक भी। और हम लोग जो प्रेस वाला होता है ना, वो तो मैचअप और वो जो डिफेंस वाला, वो एक तरह से एआई डिपेंड भी है थोड़ा बहुत, मेरे को लग रहा। मैचअप करना और वो जो डिफेंस वाला है वो। कोई कुछ बताना नहीं, क्या नहीं बताना भाई। लाइक सारे एकदम जीरो क्यों हो गए भाई? टीजीएम, ये देख भाई। अब ये देख, ये देख अब दिख गया भंगड़ा। इस डिब्बे की माँ चुद गई इसकी। किधर से लगी थी बहन लोड़ी? दिख भी नहीं रही भाई कहाँ से लगी थी। अच्छा है अब कहीं से। उसमें देखना पड़ेगा ना फिर वापस जाके। डैश का मामला समझ ही नहीं आया भाई, मेरे को तो कुछ पता ही नहीं चला सही बताऊं तो। बहन का दिन्ना गेम है भाई, एक नंबर का गंडवा गेम है भाई मेरे लिए तो भाई। की चूत इसकी भाई गेम की। अबे चार्जर क्यों निकाल दिया मैंने, क्या देख रहा था मैं। ये देख, ड्रिबलिंग नॉर्मल डैश के साथ ड्रिबलिंग 19% डैश का भाई, नॉर्मल 73%। प्रेस प्रेस में तो लगभग सेम ही थे। मैचअप में मैंने ज़्यादा मैचअप किया, मूव 19%, कंट्रोल शॉट, नॉर्मल शॉट, चिप शॉट, स्टनिंग शॉट। मेरा 30%, ये स्टनिंग शॉट बहुत इशू करता है भाई। 30% भाई बहुत। सिट 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 सिट। सोहेलगंड मरे की देखो क्या, सोहेलगंड मरे ने क्या हरकत की थी वो भी देखो। चल भाई भेज। अबे इसको क्यों बता रहा है, ये तो आपस में 69 पोज है इनकी भाई। नॉर्मल डैश मैचअप, भाई मैचअप ज्यादा करता है, प्रेस कम करता है, मैचअप ज्यादा यूज करता है, ऐसा है। मैचअप देख 75% भाई साहब। शूटिंग नॉर्मल, कंट्रोल शॉट, स्टनिंग शॉट भी कम है। ये देख, लो पास, लोफ्टेड पास। ये देख क्रॉस से 84 है। मैनुअल करता है तो भी। मैनुअल खेलता है तू। मैनुअल खेलता है तो भाई। ये देख, मैचअप तो ये भी ज्यादा करता है, प्रेस ये भी नहीं करता। तो यही सबसे ज्यादा दिक्कत वाली बात है। प्रेस प्रेस और मैचअप में क्या डिफरेंस है, मतलब प्रेस करने का क्या मतलब है, दूसरे बंदे को बुलाना, अपने अपने साइड दूसरे बंदे को खींच के लेके आना, वो प्रेस। अच्छा, कैसे होता है एआई वेआई का तो सीन ही नहीं बता भाई।
कल भी नहीं जाना है क्या?
जाना भाई।
तो सो जा।
सो रहा है 12:42 हो गए, सोना तो बनता ही है भाई।
This is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, the player Nuno Mendes is someone who's really impressed me as being a two-way player. Very confident, consistent, and always willing to take people on. And
He's having a shot! Goal! Portugal! And the game springs instantly to life.
well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that...
Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
मैनुअल तो बहुत अलग टास्क है भाई, मैनुअल में तो।
Yaya Toure. Honduras finding their passes. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Mbappe. McTominay. He won't be happy with that one. Ronaldinho. That's a shade optimistic. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's gone looking for safety. Rolls it backwards. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Van Dijk with the clearance. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cleared away. Beckenbauer. Closing it. It's Eto'o! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Roberto Carlos still in. Up he goes!
किस्मत भी तो लोड़ी है थोड़ी
Firm
सी।
header, just off target.
डबल
That's a
टच के
great
मारते हैं वो
attempt,
बैंड तो
although he
लगते नहीं।
clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Yaya Toure. He is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Honduras are behind here despite their domination of possession. Haaland looking understandably energised after his goal. Maldini. Beckenbauer. Now it's Eto'o. He's got away. There's the shot! Sticks it away! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Aimed beyond the defence. Danger averted for now. Nice sequence of passes, this. Alexander-Arnold.
Minutes has been indicated.
The most accurate pass. Yaya Toure. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go.
शुरू में
And they
बहुत
head
टफ
into the break.
लगेगा तेरे को, तू
All
गालियां
square.
देगा खुद जैसे अब देगा.
How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Honduras will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch, this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
Honduras are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Roberto Carlos. Can he get it through? Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now it's Haaland. Well, that pass isn't the best. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's got... Oh, it's hit the post! Taken back almost at once. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! That was superb goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
There's the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Now it's Yaya Toure. Knocks it into space. Ferdinand. Honduras looking to pass their way through. Deftly away. And they're back on the ball again. McTominay. That's an imaginative pass. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And the assistant referee rightly
Still
gives him
offside, bro.
offside. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
ऐसे बाल में हमारे प्लेयर्स कभी नहीं छीन पाते भाई,
Substitution for Portugal.
कभी आगे नहीं निकलते भाई ऐसे मौके पे भाई.
Mbappe. Coming on to replace him.
And it's
is
Ronaldinho.
Number 45.
Crosses it in here.
Simmons.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance
सालों में
could
ये
have been
नया
into.
वाला ये भी निकाल लूंगा फिर भी कुछ नहीं होगा। तुम्हारे साथ बहन से पता नहीं कैसे खेल लेते हैं भाई ये प्लेयर।
Eto.
ये देख
For a bust
देख
challenge.
लिया दे ले
Concentration levels are very good. And so
आगे
is the
निकला हुआ दे
commitment.
बहन
This
की लोड़ी
game
ने दे कैसे
could get
मात
you
दुआ
the
ली
winner.
अपने दे ले वहां पे।
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo.
देख देख कैसे रोक रहा है भाई।
Oh, terrific save from the
साला
keeper.
गंडवा
Really
गेम है
looked
भाई
sharp
एक
there,
नंबर
didn't he?
टॉप
That's
लेवल का
very
गंडवा
well
है भाई
played.
कोई बनाने वाला बहन का लोड़ा।
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Number 8, Zaire Emery.
Chance. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Minute has been indicated.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Ronaldinho!
What the fuck?
And that is doing no harm at all. Nuno Mendes. Now, can they get him away? Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Passes short. Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
देख ले कैसे गंडवी हरकत कर रहा है गेम भाई।
So it does end all square.
वट प्रेशर तेरी माँ तो तुझ जाती
Both
वट
on show
प्रेशर
in
बहन
equal
के लंड
measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner.
वट प्रेशर लिखा देख ले अब
Taking in the accolades,
एक शॉट
having been
एक
named
गोल
man of the match, and
13
deservedly
टोटल
so.
शॉट है भाई 13 टोटल शॉट है गैंड मार रखी है भाई गेम ने
Jim.
बिल्कुल दबा के
The
बहन
more
का
this
लोड़ा।
game went on, a draw was always likely to be
उसके
on the
गोलकीपर
cards.
देख
So
भाई तू
overall, I don't think
6.5
anyone
रेटिंग
will
भाई
be complaining
6.5
too much
रेटिंग
about what they've got.
बहन की चूत भाई इसकी।
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
हमेशा स्क्रिप्ट हमारी गैंड मारने के लिए होती है क्या? तोबा तोबा करवा रखा है भाई गेम में। बहन की चूत इसकी भाई। अरे रे गंडवी औलाद थू थूम कर दी गेम ने बहन की चूत भाई। आज हैसनबर्ग से हारा गोड तब भी भाई उसने तो पहले भी हरा रखा है भाई गोड को। कोई ना कोई किसी ना किसी से तो हारता ही है भाई इसमें कोई बुरा मानने वाली बात नहीं है भाई ठीक है। लेकिन हमारी आईडी किस्मत का फर्क है। बैंगलैंड 200 प्लस मैच खेल लिया फिर क्या हो गया? बर्बादी की हो रही है गेम पूरा। चल भाई टॉप रैंक के साथ खेलने में मजा आता है चाहे हारे क्यों ना जाओ। विडनी को लेके आना पड़ेगा भाई। मैं खेल रहा हूँ गेम तभी तो बोल रहा हूँ मैं। नोबल भाई ये इसलिए बाद में बोलना वो डिले था है? वैसे मेरे को ये गेम खेलना नहीं चाहिए। एक बात मैं अगर मतलब देखूँ तो
So bring it on. Hike expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively. But it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter. And it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders who need to drop into position.
It's Ronaldinho! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Played in by... Gets his head on it! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Costa Curta. Back towards the middle. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's picked his way through. Knocks it out wide. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. That's good play. Ibrahimovic! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He gets big against the crossbar. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He has found the way through. And they're back on the ball again. He's making a real surge on the left. Yaya Toure. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ronaldinho. And it's Ronaldinho. Vinicius Junior. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Honduras clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Nesta gives no quarter whatsoever. Cruyff. That's really nice. Decent. They've done it!
Offside.
Cruyff takes control of it and he's on the move. And he's managed to get free. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And the first 45 minutes are up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started. 0-0. And the action is back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Played back in. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's put paid to a promising move. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Griezmann gets into a good position. Nesta gets over and intercepts. And now they can clear their lines. The Netherlands are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, Cristiano Ronaldo!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Has a look and plays it forward. Back into the middle. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And the shot! It's a goal! And that could well be the winner!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable. Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Honduras with this to level it up. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! And he's there to get it away. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
क्यों दिया बैक पास माचू दुआने के लिए क्या?
Yaya Toure. And the shot! He's got a goal! We thought it was over!
Hello भाई, this है भाई, क्या हाल चाल है?
Once more! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So all Griezmann! Oh yes! It's there! And that has raised the roof! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to try
from distance.
चिदवाली मैच की तो
Nesta. So that's it.
अरे बैंड का बोसड़ा
Honduras can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen things he needs to work on. So I'm sure they have a lot of
एक तो 2-3 हजार की बैंड चुदगी माँ की चूत मारू तेरी नुकसान से सिवाय कुछ फायदा है नहीं भाई बैंड की चूत है आएंगे भाई क्योंकि मौत बुदगी ना गेम की भाई बिल्कुल पैन का लंड भाई अभी तो सोऊंगा भाई, अभी कुछ नहीं खेलूंगा। और टाइम 1 बज गया भाई, सोना पड़ेगा दोस्त, सुबह ऑफिस जाना है भाई। कल खेलते हैं अभी तो।